Hello? Oh my god, I forgot to hit go live.
Oh no.
Okay, well anyway, we're live on Coach Mike's page. It's okay.
We're good. Let's cheers it anyway. Or we'll re-cheers
Cheers.
it as well. Cheers, G.
Hold on. Oh my god, wait, I'm trying to get my cup of coffee. I just put lotion on my hands and I can't get a grip on it. No. Oh geez. Oh geez.
Don't you spill that hot coffee.
Trying not to. Trying not to.
And then cheers everybody at home as well, or wherever you guys are. Maybe you're not home. I don't know.
Oh, your input is so loud.
Too much?
A little bit. My headphones were also on full blast, so that could be why, but it sounded like you were super loud. But it's okay. We're here for it.
We're here. We made it.
Look, I listened to everyone, Mike, and I did the little space buns today.
I like the space. I feel like yesterday, who said something? Someone said something about it.
Yeah, someone did. That's why that made me think about it. I can't remember who said it, but
I agree with them.
Yeah, they're like, do the buns. I'm like, okay, I should do it more often. I'm like, all right, fine.
Like, I'm on it.
Why
Check
not?
this out. Check it.
So, guys, how we doing out there? Happy early Valentine's Day. We got some awesome products for you guys to kind of get you in the mood, and or should I say more so they're gifts. Not really in the mood, right? We're not getting them.
I mean, maybe you guys will. I don't know. Like, maybe you guys like talking about different product and gift ideas, and that gets you in the mood to be with your partner. I don't really know.
Well, when I meant in the mood, I just meant like romantic. I didn't mean like sexual.
I'm thinking like, yeah.
No, you were totally like, in the mood with your partner, and I'm just like, sure, if that's what you're going for. Like,
I mean, what else are we doing on Valentine's Day? If we're really boiling it down,
eating food, eating chocolate, seeing a movie.
For sure.
I could give 100 million one things you could be doing other than that.
I mean, and you don't have to do that. I'm just saying at the end of it,
this is the male's expectations of Valentine's Day, guys. A round of applause for Michael. Thank you.
First off, I'm not that easy, all right? Ashley's got to work for this, okay? She's got to really wow me. She's got to like charm me, and I'm trying to think. That's actually no. She doesn't have to do anything. She literally doesn't have to do anything. I guarantee
she literally could just be like, bedroom now, and Michael will be like, what?
Yeah, Chuck, Valentine's Day workout. Well, we're going to get in workout tomorrow. Fun fact, and like Chuck, you're on Facebook right now, so that just makes me think about this. I couldn't find the original workout edition poster, so I just used a picture of Chuck. So everyone that sees that about sums it up after 18 years.
When you just asked me, I would have sent you the link for the flyer for all three of us.
I had it on my phone too, but I was setting it up on my computer, and I just didn't want to like message it to myself.
I can't trust you with any type of marketing. Chuck, tell him he's fired. You're done.
You're fired. Here, I'm willing to bet this. I'm willing to bet that people are still going to go to the link. That Jack picture of Chuck.
Is it the UFC picture where Chuck's really serious looking to the camera?
Yeah, he's just like.
I love that picture.
You might scare some people away though, Chuck. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see. If you didn't know Chuck, you're fired, Mike. Yeah, exactly. If you didn't know Chuck, would you not? I personally, I would find him intimidating if I didn't know him.
Oh, 100%. Chuck, you would scare me.
Yeah. I mean, he still does scare me, but like in a fun way.
But I think now that we know him, it's not too scary.
Yeah, no, Chuck, that's the best part about Chuck. He's just like a big teddy bear.
I was going to say, he's like a teddy bear. I bet like he's like all snuggly inside. I don't think I signed off for you to use my likeness.
See that?
There was no agreement upon the licensed usage of Chuck's likeness. Chuck, you saw everyone was summoning you in the chat the other day. They said they want to see you. So
just saying, Chuck. People love you.
They love the Chucksters.
Excuse me.
Ooh, okay. Was that like a cough or a sneeze?
A little bit of both. I don't know. It's just all the stuff coming out.
Just so everyone has this flyer, I am now sending it to Chuck so he can't say he doesn't have it. I'm putting it with you. And look at this. I'm doing it right here, right now, live, and no one can say Michael doesn't have it. So there we go.
I even have an album for it. It's not that I don't have it on my phone. It's just I didn't have it readily available on my desktop in the folder I needed, and I was just not willing to do a minute of worth.
Oh, I don't have Pina. Is Pina joining us tomorrow? I got to add a picture of Pina.
Yeah, we need a picture of Pina, dude. What are you doing?
Guys, tomorrow we are going live at 10 a.m. doing our Saturday morning workout.
What did he say? I think you
use your marketing powers for those comments. No, actually, what was funny is that I was live and one of my followers goes, "Oh, I watched the replay of the workout with that new guy Chuck, and I loved it." And I said, "I know we love Chuck, and we had to convince him to come on live. He doesn't believe us that you guys love him. So I'm like, if you want him to come back, let me know in the chat." And that's when everyone was like, "Chuck, you have been summoned. Chuck, we love Chuck."
Like, Chuck, so, we want you.
We want Chuck. Some Chuck steaks. Yeah.
And Pina will be there.
I like that new guy.
See that new guy, right? Like, so here's the thing. Chuck's been there since not the very beginning, but in the very early stages of Life of a Fighter and LOF. Of, like,
he's new to Amazon Live.
Yeah, new guy.
That's what they meant. It's new to our show because it's been me and you for how long now? Yeah,
exactly. No, for sure. And even Pina, too. Like, that's why I'm excited. Like, Chuck and Pina, the power couple over there, getting their workouts in.
Every time, and I mean this in the most respectful way, every time I see Chuck and Pina working out together, it makes me feel so shitty because I need to get there. I'm like, look how in shape they are. They work out together. Josh, I'm like, we work out together. We want to rip each other's heads off. Like, literally, because he tries to tell me what to do. Then I try to tell him what to do. And he's like, no, you're doing it wrong. I'm like, I'm not doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
So I was like, I need to be more like Chuck and Pina because I feel like a bag of doo-doo. LOF used to be a blog before it was what it was changed to. Okay. My dyslexia almost just like completely murdered that. I was like, wait, what does that say? But
do you want to know what my first fight name and nickname was? Like back in the day, the origins of before it was even Life of a Fighter. I had a blog, mikecaulo.com/blog, and everybody at my gym would call me .com because I'd always talk about like, yo guys, you see my blog article, or like go check out the blog, or hey, can I interview you? Because what?
It's Mike.
No, what Mike?
No pants Mike.
No, yeah, right. No pants Mike. Naked Mike too. That was actually, but that was like before even fighting. That was like when I first started losing weight.
Okay, that's when you just didn't like wearing clothing.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like the weight came off, sort of the clothes. It was just like they went hand in hand.
That's not normal. Normally,
I'm not a normal person. So. Yeah, Lewis.
Any of us are. Excuse me. I think speaking of clothing, one of the first things I'm going to touch base on is the booty lifting, scrunch butt, viral pants here, guys.
Get it?
Who doesn't want a pair of booty lifting pants here? And Chuck, if you're still watching, get us a picture of Pina to add to the flyer. I'll add her. It'll take me like 2 seconds.
Well, I'm gonna text them too.
I think you could hear us. I'm assuming he's still watching.
Yeah, but just in case he can't, you know, or maybe Pina won't believe him. And be like, hey, you just want pictures of me. I don't believe you.
What are you doing with these pictures? All right, let's see. These are the ones with with pockets on the side that I have highlighted.
That's the song.
It's a song you instantly cannot not dance, if that makes sense. You can't not dance. Boobies in the heart.
Oh, did you see what Chuck said?
Those pants are the best. I got P some for Christmas. Did you really? What color did you get? Product videos. I'm about to show a video of them. Josh said he loves them too.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Ashley's got these too. I want to say she's got black and then she's got like pink or like a pinkish purple tone. I don't actually even know how to describe that color.
Now the video ready. I wasn't ready. She wasn't ready.
Oh, look at Pina just flexing. Good picture, Pina. Oh, that's Chuck. Chuck sent that. It's in the group chat.
Yes. Any chance you have a picture of her with the equipment or like working out? Makes her butt looks amazing. All right, guys. Let's keep it PG here, all right? We had some creepers last time I played the videos of me with the pants, but
right. I was gonna highlight the Chuck's comment, but I didn't want to highlight it while your B-roll was playing. I thought that would be weird.
I don't think it's he's talking about Pina, so
of course, but like everyone else watching may not realize that, I guess, or like I don't know.
Well, guys, supposedly these pants prevent and reduce cellulite. So, and they also have a scrunch butt to help the booty lift, to help it make it look good. We got the pockets on the side. I also have the matching colored bra to go with it, sports bra. I really, really love these pants. They're super stretchy, and I don't wear workout pants unless they have pockets on the side. Like I'm marching as if I'm really working out. Like, why not actually show myself working out? Because I'm like, no, let me just march instead. Oh, that.
I mean, I did something similar in my Ryan cycling pants. I was like, just check this range of motion. Look what's going down here.
Basically. And the last clothing item I have is the running back pink shirt. Let's see which one. I know I have it here. No, not you.
Yes,
there
you.
we go. And we'll share the screeny boy.
Let me see.
Never.
Share the screen. Share the screen.
Oh, there we go. Workout shorts. That's what I had it labeled as.
Don't you
actually?
lie,
I think it was the shorts that actually someone was being a little like creepy with. The item I have highlighted was the shirt. Okay, but I am showing off the shorts as well because normally I do have them in the carousel, just not today. Guys, this shirt is a workout shirt, super lightweight, wickening moisture material, so you know it helps be breathable while you're sweating. I love the fact that it's open, so you're not like having a layer on your back. Some people like get very hot when they have like a full covered shirt on. At least it's a little bit more breathable. You won't sweat as much. Some people hate sweating. I know Michael loves to sweat. Some people enjoy.
I got to be honest with you. It just happens.
It's gross. But some people genuinely enjoy sweating, and I'm just like, I don't enjoy sweating. I just sweat because I have to, you know, type situation. I don't think there's like anyone who's like, you know what? I want to start my day disgustingly sweating.
Yeah, right? Like, who wants to be like, let me hop out of bed and just be drenched in sweat?
But there's definitely a few people. What you looking
at, Mike? That's probably the thing. I'm actually just, for some reason, my desktop and Windows are like taking forever to load. So instead of like typing in my messages here for everyone, I'm putting messages on my phone instead.
Look at you being all smart and innovative.
Just working around it. Apparently going on while we're live, I'm willing to do, but beforehand to do the like start work, I'm apparently just too much for me. I don't know.
Now, with that being said, I think I'm going to pass the puck to you.
Bam. So while we were digging, I kind of highlighted two things really quick, which I'm going to touch back on. We had the Cali King and body size pillowcase, which I talked about yesterday. I'm going to dig into as well. Just got to get all my windows and whatnot synced up and working here. We're going to get that dialed in. I've got like 17 windows open right now, so I'm going to close out tabs and organize a little bit more. Also, we had the laptop bag that Ashley has been using selfishly and hasn't even done a B-roll for it yet. I was like, yo, you could totally take this, and I'm not going to have it in the garage, but that means you got to make me a nice, awesome, shoppable video and a B-roll so I can share it with the awesome people. But she's been kind of holding it hostage in our bedroom and keeping all of her stuff organized in there, I guess. I don't even know. It's like in her corner where her office stuff is, and I just don't mess with it. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to mess with that. So what I'm going to end up talking about is the Lurchify 8mm customizable ring here. This has a matte brush finish, and it has 10% off right now, so you can get it for $18. That's without the customization. So that's the one that I ordered. Originally, I saw like some branding on the inside, and I actually thought that was like the customized piece to it. And I was like, all right, I didn't even order that or ask for that. And when I say order it, I mean, I actually didn't pay for this, to be transparent with you guys. This is like sponsored products. So they just actually sent it to me. So just throwing that out there, but you have the option. This is what's cool. So when you actually click on it, always click on the products, by the way, guys, because you can get in-link coupons that they don't just upfront advertise. So it does have a 10% off, and it doesn't have an in-link coupon, but you never know. So always check on it. And they have well over 12 different options as far as color mixing and styles, as well as then you can opt for the customization, and it ranges, and it's the highest price I've seen here is $65. So for no more than $65, you can get a fully customized ring with whatever message that you want on the inside or the outside. You have some cool color coding options here, or you can go as little as $20, and right now it's actually $18 with that discount, and you have a variety of ring sizes. One thing that came up on a prior stream was, what size did I get? And for this particular one, I got a size 10, and it fits on super smooth. Like it's just the right fit for me. I'm about 6 foot, 210 pounds right now. What's up? And that one just feels right. So for a point of reference, if you guys are getting this as a gift, you don't know their ring size, and you're just guesstimating based on like their height and size. Obviously, everyone's different, but just as a reference point. Now, the other ring that I do have here, I think I have it in this one as well, is the King Will ring, which I'm going to highlight really quick as well. And that one, let me pull this back. This one I got an 8.5 size, which I could get it on my finger, but it's kind of forcing it on and off on my ring finger, which I don't advise, because after I went out to one dinner with Ashley for date night, and I had some like steak and some like sodium heavy, and I started to retain a little bit of water, and I was like, oh man, this thing's like stuck on my finger. I can't get it off. And I was able to get it off after like a minute of like really working it, but like I would even say get like a half a size bigger. So this one's 8.5. I probably should have gotten a 9 or a 9.5, because the 10, it's like, it kind of like, if I shake my finger like this, it just wiggles just a little bit, but it fits okay. Like I can hold my finger upside down. It's not going anywhere. The 8.5 is the perfect ring size, a pinky size ring for me. Now the cool thing about the King Will ring is, again, it also has different options as far as color and mixtures. But this one, I've never seen a ring like this where it has the kind of fidget spinner and adjustable component to it. When I say adjustable, I mean like the center part spins. So it's like a spinner ring or an adjustable like fidget ring, which, as you guys have probably been able to tell at this point in streaming, I just need to fidget and move, and I talk and we get easily distracted. So this thing's perfect for me. I have gone into like meetings with this thing on. Instead of like flipping a pen, which I don't happen to have a pen right next to me, I do. I'll like flip with pens and fidget and all that fun stuff. And then, oh, what's going on, Miller? So Miller wants to know Rams or Bengals, and I'm gonna go excellent for Mike. Yeah, right. Look, Chuck, that's like 100% great for Mike, right, Chuck? And that's the key thing. Like, dude, we like Chuck and I, we haven't had to like be in person for meetings for any kind of reason, because of virtual and just because where we live. But like, imagine Chuck and I are in a business meeting, big meeting, closing it, and then you got me over here fidgeting with a pen, and then it flips and like hits the person, or like it falls on the floor, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go grab it. Which I've definitely done that before.
I was gonna say, is this something you make it sound like this is something you definitely have done?
100% have done, not in like a big pitch meeting, but like in like other like in a meeting with like 3,000 people in it, like while I'm talking. And I'm like, don't worry about that, y'all. We're gonna be fine. And it wasn't a big deal because I was presenting on something that like was not necessary for a pen, but it was distracting was the feedback that I got. So I was like, that's good to know. And Miller, so it looks like Miller's got the Rams. I'm gonna go with Bengals, even though I was a Rams fan.
Say the Rams just because I have no other. I don't know. I don't have like any other outlet to pick. I'm just guessing, to be honest with you. I don't know who's better, who's not.
Yeah, and I haven't followed football since like maybe me and Ashley have gotten together, just because I've been so busy with business and life and kids and fighting and growing and stuff. But I have clients that are Bengals fans, so I just want to see the Bengals win because it'll make them happy, and if they're happy, that makes me happy, kind of a deal.
Okay, fair enough.
And Chuck, don't call me out like that. Chuck's like, it's definitely happened before.
Been done before.
It has, Chuck. It has. But with that being said, though, G, I blew through a couple things on that one. Now, see what I did there, G? I touched on like 4 products in one shot. See how the magic works?
Well, Mike, there's not too many. No kidding.
Yeah, I'm too fast. Rams are better. So Miller's saying Rams are better. I have no reference point. So, and when you say better, so here's the one thing I remember from the Rams back in 2000. This is like the last time I remember watching the Rams. They had an amazing offense. They had the best offense in the game, right? Or was it 2001? Because the Ravens won the Super Bowl 2000. So 2001, the Patriots beat the Rams, right? Does that sound right? I feel like that sounds right. But they had a killer offense. So is the offense their winning like game, or is it defense, or they got just good both? Anyways, I'm just asking that. G, I'm gonna kick it to you though, while Miller gives me an answer here in the chat.
I have no idea what he's talking about, but what I have highlighted right now, guys, is this amazing handbag set. It comes with 3 different bags in one. I have the tote bag here in front of me because I use the crossbody bag as an everyday bag, and I left it downstairs. And the clutch bag is in my bedroom because I took it out of the set because I don't know why I did that. But I left it in the other room. But you can see here, this is the big tote bag that it comes with. But you can see down below the crossbody and the clutch bag that it comes with. Guys, you're getting 3 bags for $29.99. Depending on the color you get, it also will adjust the price a little bit. They also had, guys, a inland coupon last time I checked. I got to look for you guys, but it's a decent sized bag. I have so much stuff in it actually right now. There's even like a big thing of hairspray in there. It has a middle compartment where you put either magazines, books, or an iPad. It has pockets on the front for your phone. Even in the back, guys, it has a pocket right here in the back to find things in. It even fits my MacBook Pro, so it's great for working. And guys, right here on the bottom, they have little legs. so that the bag never really touches the tabletop. So I guess like even that's just good to keep your bag clean, but in like a sense of COVID and germs, like your not bag isn't touching the countertop or anything like that. The color I have is bronze gold. Let's see if they have any in-link coupons for it. In-link coupons, good for me. In-link coupons are the way to be.
Oh, I like that song, Jay.
Is that
the in-link coupon song?
Yeah, that is the coupon song. Also, guys, while I'm looking for the coupon on this, yes, there's a 10% off the black one. Let's see. It kind of looks like it varies depending on the color you pick. So the bronze gold that I have is $8 off, so making it $31. What is that, Mike?
Did you hear that? That's my wind chimes.
Ooh, Francis Schmancy. And now since Mike says that I don't go through enough products at once, I'm going to go through the gel products. So the nail gel.
I like it.
Brand new, and I just got these in. And I did a gel manicure to myself like 2 weeks ago, and today I decided to rip them off, so I apologize. There's one nail surviving. I'm going to do another one, but you can see how I use these. In my storefront, I did a shoppable video of me doing a manicure. So it comes with 20 different colors. So right here, you can get the whole entire color nail set for under $30. 20 different colors, including the base coat, the top coat, and a matte coat to make a matte. All right. You can also buy the top coat and the base coat by itself. Beetle's nails literally come with everything you can need. Could you give yourself a whole nail manicure or a tip set or fill-in? I also have the brushes to do nail designs with down below.
Excuse me.
Plus, guys, what they sent me was a whole entire nail kit to do tips with, which came with the different colors for the nails right here. Hold on, I'm going to zoom in for a second. Boom. Okay, so the different colors for the nails, like the acrylic fill-in. I don't think it's acrylic. It's actually UV LED gel. So UV gel. Comes with a gel lamp. Look at this, guys. And this is the kit that I have right here highlighted. So for under $40, it's 43% off. You get everything. You even get like the little tips to put on to use to shape it. It comes with all the jewels to put on your nails.
The jewels.
It comes with the top coat. It comes with like little decals. It even comes with the shapers if you're putting it underneath your nails to get a nice shape. Let's see what else here.
Hold on, G. What's the difference between gel and acrylic? And also, did you see Chuck's comment, by the way? He sees my Top Gun fashion going down here.
Because Mike's about to talk about a sunglass, and instead of being patiently and waiting, he just likes to put them on while I talk so he can distract everyone. That's why.
No, I don't want to distract anyone. I'm just prepping.
And then this is the little colors. So the difference between acrylic is normally powder, and then there's UV gel. So this is UV gel. I made the mistake of saying acrylic. Comes with the UV gel light. So everything you can need to possibly do nail extensions, they give you right here. Even the thing to push back the nails, all in one kit for under $40. And the great thing is if you buy the nail extension kit, you come with the UV gel light and everything. And then you can buy a 20 color set to paint the nails and have some amazing different colors to go with it for under $30. And then this will last you. It's worth the investment opposed to think about what you would spend at the nail salon. So you save a lot of money doing this at home instead of, spending, I think it's almost $30, $40 every time you go to the nail salon. This will last you for months. So I feel it's 100% worth it. With that being said, Mike, I'll tag you in and go for it, bruh.
Bam. So Miller just asking also, hey, did you know, by the way, for the Super Bowl? So it's the Super Bowl this Sunday. I kind of completely forgot up until yesterday into today. Mm-hmm. That Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg are performing at halftime. So I was asking, hey, what's your favorite part of the Super Bowl? So everybody, if you want to share what your favorite part about the Super Bowl or Super Bowl Sunday is, feel free to let us know in the chat.
Beers and wings.
All right, there we go. And we can even talk about that in the workout tomorrow, how to kind of find a balance on things like Super Bowl, where there's going to be chips, there's going to be dip, there's going to be drinks, there's going to be food and wings.
Eat it.
For sure. But how do we approach that? Because I feel like a lot of people, this is what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to work out fast and then just hammer the food when you get there. I think that's an amateur move, in my opinion. What I would say is, yes, work out, but eat prior to going. So you're not overly stuffed, but you're also not starving. So you don't just devour everything in sight. And you have a nice little, you just balance and you dig into that stuff. And that's not the answer. You see what Chuck said? Chuck said that's not the answer. Chuck, what are you doing for Super Bowl Sunday, dude? I didn't even ask you this.
Chuck is going to be meal prepping.
Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, I was going to say, what do you think Chuck's doing? Don't answer chat yet, Chuck. Let's play a game. Everyone in the chat, on both Gina and I's chats, let's see if you guys can guess what Chuck's going to be doing. Don't say what he just said on Facebook. So everyone on Amazon, let's see if you guys can guess what Chuck said he's doing. And then Miller, I got you in for the giveaway. Ooh, Miller's got the Rams winning 31-24.
Ooh, okay. I say Chuck is going to be eating some air fryer wings.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else. Working out.
Yeah, I'm going to say, so ready? I'm going to paint Chuck Sunday. Ready? He's going to wake up. I don't actually know what the initial morning phase for him is going to be. But this is what I think is going to happen. Chuck's going to be, meal prepping, air frying some wings, going on a walk around the neighborhood with the kids and with the fam, and then watching football, but then probably more than likely doing other stuff and not actually sitting and relaxing. But maybe he'll actually surprise me and sit and relax. But what I imagine is going to probably happen, Mello's probably going to want to play some games. He's probably going to play with Mello. Ava's going to be doing, I don't know, whatever she wants to do, living that. I don't know, what do preteen and teenage girls do around Super Bowl time? I don't know. Does
they
Ava
can
even
watch the Super Bowl?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Does Ava? It's just hear me out, bro. I know that sounds stupid. I'm gonna take my sunglasses off because now
Mike's getting serious now.
Yeah, but I mean, what if? Maybe this is an unfair assumption. I imagine she probably doesn't like football, but that's unfair because I know a lot of chicks that like football. So Ashley, dude, you know what's funny? I think Ashley might be a bigger Jets fan than I am. Yeah, Ava, what's going on?
Giveaway.
I got you in for the giveaway as well. The
hell out of their parents. That's what they do for fun, basically.
Yeah, but dude, she's but that's what I'm saying. I imagine she's got a role to play. Maybe she's studying her lines, or maybe I don't know what's going down. Maybe she's practicing and drilling stuff, or maybe she's just hanging out and just smack talking her parents, being like, "Yo, Dad is so embarrassing. What's his deal?"
Dad is so embarrassing.
This is what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna highlight really quick before I go into a whole nother rant, guys. I had the aviator sunglasses on. The ones that I'm highlighting right now have 20% off right now. I also have the gold style with the ones I have on right now, but the silver ones are the ones I've highlighted. We also have the cat eye glasses that have 27% off. So check those out, and also make sure you're checking the inland coupon. So here's the thing. I imagine as my daughters get older too, Lena and Tessa, even though I've been streaming since they were pretty much born,
mm-hmm.
whether it's on Amazon or Facebook or whatever, I've always had the business, always doing live streams and social media and stuff like that. I imagine it's going to be embarrassing for them in 10 years, whenever I'm live streaming on whatever platform in whatever capacity, probably in virtual reality or the metaverse or whatever that looks like, where they'll be like, "Oh, my dad's so embarrassing live streaming.
My dad's so embarrassing. My dad forgets to turn his live stream off."
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. And hold on, let's see. Spends all her time, TikTok videos. Yeah, that sounds right. Singing, telling me I'm annoying. See, but no offense, Chuck. That's what I imagine is happening as a preteen or a teenager, especially as a girl that has a strong set of parents that if you were my parents, dude, in hindsight, I like to think I'd be super stoked about that. But no matter what's going on.
I was going to say, as a preteen, you could be literally handing them $1 million as their parents.
You're
not cool, no matter what. You could literally be like, "Here's your Ferrari." "Oh, you're so annoying, Dad. The Ferrari's red, not pink." Something like that. That's
100%. Oh, Chuck, you see that? You know what we got to do.
Oh, don't make him do it. Don't make him do it.
We got to do it. I'll do it on the chair since I can't get all the way down to the ground. That's not going to count that, so we got to go to that the ground. Gee, it's on to you, homie.
I've been filing my nails with all the stuff in the Beatles nail kit now. Now I looked at my nails. I'm like, oh my God, I need to fix them. So guys, just in case you're wondering, why is Gina fixing her nails while she's live? It's because I'm obsessed with the Beatles nail kit, and now I looked at how disgusting my nails were, and they needed to be shaped and filed down. So that's what I was doing just now. But I also have highlighted right now is
what you got?
the silicone face scrub, which I'll hold up in just 1 second. Now that I have to buff this nail down just a little bit. There we go. I was going to do this tomorrow night too, sit down and redo my nails because I messed up and peeled them all off. So in hindsight, guys, they come off pretty easily but they lasted me 2 weeks. And then today, I decided to clean my bathroom with bleach, and I think the bleach ate away at it a little bit. Otherwise, it would have lasted a lot longer. So the bleach definitely ate away at my nails. But otherwise, these lasted like a really good amount of time. But anyway, so what I'm going to talk about now is the silicone face scrubby.
Wait, so can we just tie back to, because I say all of this not only makes great gift ideas, G, but to me, this is all a part of a lifestyle of fitness, in my opinion, or a part of just like self-care.
Ooh, I did self-care last night. I did a whole skin routine last night.
Talk to me, run me through this.
Okay, so first off, I washed my face. And then I scrubbed it actually, since I'm talking about it, let me highlight it.
Highlight it?
Where is it? Here it is. So first off, I use this cleansing brush. It's right here. And I have the box for it so you can see it. I was actually using it last night. I scrubbed my face with some hot water. So that opened up my pores, cleaned them all up, really well. It has a silicone head. I use that one because when I have makeup, I don't want it to stain the brush. It's 100% waterproof. Automatic shut off after a minute. It is rechargeable. So what I did was I used this with my daily face wash. Got a nice scrub in, let my face wash sit, use some hot water, open up the pores. Even took a washcloth and got it really hot and let it sit on my face to open up the pores. And then from there, I actually used the face sucker, as I like to call it, the face sucker. I got a video of me using, or did I get? I think I forgot to get a video of me using it. But because I wanted to remake the video that I had. And I used this, cleaned out the pores now that they were all opened up. And again, all this makes a really great Valentine's Day gift, guys. Self-care is so important. So sucked everything out. And then what I did was also sucked everything.
Hopefully that's going down on Valentine's Day for you guys as well. Or everybody, guys, girls, indifferent, whomever, whatever you identify as, hopefully that's happening.
If we get kicked off alive, Michael, because of the comments you're making, I'm going to kick your booty.
Why? People can have like face exfoliation and getting things sucked out.
Oh. You're such a piece of doo-doo. You love how we have to keep it PG, and I'm like saying doo-doo like we're like 5 years old. I can't say the S word or anything like that. But I sucked everything out, cleaned it, popped whatever I got going on. If you laugh one more time, I'm gonna punch you in the face. And then I use all the tools to pop the pimples, and then I wash my face again to get all the, because you now that you emptied it, you got to make sure they're clean inside. Then I put a face mask on, let that sit for 15 minutes. I used the silicone scrubbers to take off the face mask, massaged it in, took it off. And then I did all my my serums, everything. And then I took a nice cold face mask that I had in the freezer and let that sit and close the pores. So I did this whole routine and did it for my skin because I think I needed it. And guys, just so you know, this isn't a pimple. This is like the marks from my glasses because I took them them off right before my live. And I put contacts in, and now my things are still red. She said she cleaned out the doo-doo with the sucker. Yes, I did. You want to see how it works, Chuck? Because you two are so immature.
Well, yeah. So let's define when we say sucker. Really, it's like I almost call it like a pimple popper, but not maybe just a pure pimple popper. It just like cleans out your skin. Is that fair to describe it? I think
it pulls out the dirt and oil out of your pores. So let's see here. I'll show you guys. FYI, I have clothes on in this video. It may not look like it, but I do.
Keep it clean, G. Keep it clean.
I try all day, every day. You know you gotta be mine. Okay, so this is the original video I have of it. I decided that I didn't like this video and I was going to refilm it last night. And I think I forgot to film it. But you guys, literally, it has 5 levels of suction, 1 through 5, and you hold it up against your skin, and you, like, I guess what it would be lines or like a line motion across the skin. And look how much stuff came sucking out of my skin.
In linear motions.
Yeah, I guess. But what you don't want to do, guys, please read the instructions. This does work, and it is super strong. Don't leave it on too long in one spot, because I did that, and I got a giant like face hickey because I left it on because the suction was so. I had a giant like circle on my face. Don't send one of those to Mike. He won't use it correctly.
I'll accidentally forget that my camera's on and that my light is still on, and just keep experimenting.
Did you ever tell Chuck that story?
Yeah, no, I definitely, Chuck, I feel like I told you that story. What happened when I forgot to turn off the live stream and I had the camera on at like 1 a.m. You guys, listen, if you guys are adults and you're guys, you can imagine what I was doing at 1 a.m. And I just coincidentally forgot to turn off my camera in my live stream. So I was live streaming.
Well, no, Amazon. Let's just make that clear. Amazon wasn't on.
It was not on
Amazon.
Amazon.
Was not on Amazon. It was on, I think, either YouTube or something else or Facebook.
Doesn't matter. I don't want anyone looking for it. It's gone, by the way. You're not going to be able to find it. But yeah, I almost had a heart attack. I can see how celebrities have issues. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. They have people for this.
Right? Yeah, they have people like Gina keeping them in line.
Yeah, well, Mike's not allowed, is now going to give me his Oculus. He's not allowed to have them, so.
Yeah, it's gone.
No, I'm kidding. With that being said, I think I touched a lot of my products just now, so go ahead, Michael.
Bam. So I actually, while you were kind of talking, Jay, I was putting on, I don't know if you guys noticed, I was putting on my Quinier leg massaging compression sleeves, which, Chuck, we are going to get you sent one of these bad boys. So I have them for both legs here. As you can see, they cover your feet and your calves. They even have extension versions of these that can go up to your quads, which I think is really cool. And basically they just plug right on into this little hub here. And this is going to control the pressure, the time, and the setting for this compression set. So if you're an avid runner, oh, what's up, Coach? I see you in the chat. LOL, love the headphones. Coach, so it says Rob T. Flores. That's Coach Tito, by the way, from New York and Long Island.
Oh, I thought you were talking about on Amazon. So I'm looking here on Amazon in the chat. I'm like, I don't see this.
No, that's on Facebook. Yeah, Coach. Hold on. Let's highlight. Give Coach some love.
I just highlighted it and you took it off.
Yeah, my bad. I got excited. And Jabam, are you saying Gina's headphones, by the way, or do you like buy awesome? Because mine are the gaming old school ones. Gina's got the awesome fun ones. And then, yeah, Chuck says those things are amazing. Yeah, so I was thinking of actually you guys, Chuck. First off, here's the unfortunate reality. If you have ginormous, like, Samoan calves like Chuck, like Chuck has diesel calves.
Are you referring to, like, Jason Momoa or something? Like Samoa, like what?
No, I mean like a Samoan, like an actual like from Hawaii, or like just because Samoans are massive.
I go Jason Momoa.
Yeah, that too. We could say that too.
Thanks, Rob, or Coach. How do you
Tito? You could just call him, right? Tito.
Sorry, I completely forgot. I'm like, I know it's something, but thank you, Tito.
It's Mr. Flores to you. No, I'm just kidding.
Mr. Flores, my bad.
Yeah, Coach. But yeah, I would say like if you have ginormous Samoan calves like Chuck, you're going to want to adjust the sizing. I mean, they'll still fit. That's what's cool about these, because the way the zipper and everything's set up, like they'll fit pretty much anyone's legs. But especially someone like Chuck, that you have giant Samoan calves, you're going to want these more.
Can we just like emphasize on the fact that how you're just calling him out on his giant calves right now? What if he's super sensitive about him? What if he's self-conscious about his really big calves? I've never even looked at his calf. Now I will.
That's like saying, oh, I'm sensitive about my giant biceps. Like, what? That's, if anything, I'm giving Chuck a compliment.
Back in the day, and now he's sensitive about these small calves or big calves, or I don't know. No, I must choke you with that.
Dude, I'm complimenting, if anything. I hope that doesn't come across the wrong way. Chuck, you should be, I would take pride in this size, because I have like decently athletic calves, like they're not massive or anything.
He's like, don't worry, Chuck, this is totally a compliment that I'm calling your calves abnormally large.
Yeah, like it's a good thing. You should want to, in my opinion. So here's the interesting thing. So when it comes to this, like, excuse me.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Like, yeah, look, yeah. See, it's no secret, man. If you've seen Chuck in shorts, like, you know what I'm talking about. You'll see tomorrow.
Look at each other's legs like that in shorts.
Dude, I look at everybody. I evaluate everyone's body. Like, yeah, look, see, most guys do. Everyone's kind of like looking at, salud. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you. So I think like, Are you saying most guys like check other people's calves out or other listen, I do body compositions on everyone. Everyone that I meet, everyone that I see, whether they're in the gym or just walking around, I like to all right,
yeah, I'm totally gonna check at
this.
every guy's calves now. I'm normally gonna be looking down at people's calves now just because you pointed this out.
Dude, I don't even look at their calf. I look at everything. I look at their neck to bust to waist ratio. I evaluate everything. I'm like, all right, I'm trying to guesstimate how much body fat they have, where they're storing their tissue. Like, I do that
nonstop. The story is don't walk past out Mike and totally feel like he's judging you 110% every time you walk by him. So no one is safe in front of Michael Colo. He will totally be judging the hell out of you is the moral of this story.
Yeah, and I'm not judging. I'm just evaluating. So maybe I'm saying most guys don't have calves. Yeah, that's true. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. When you see massive calf, and because don't skip leg day, bro. Not Chuck. I mean, Chuck obviously does not skip leg day. I'm saying most people. And I went through a period of time because of my hip injury where I wasn't pushing lower body day.
You had a hip injury.
I should have. Yeah. I mean, I still have it. I have a tear in my labrum. I'm just prolonging surgery. Yeah. I mean, I don't. It's been going on since Thailand. I just don't talk about it because it's I'm not going to do anything about it.
Oh, you're sensitive about it.
No, I'm just waiting for it to completely tear and then I can have surgery. But I'm not gonna have surgery.
That sounds like a healthy thing to do.
Yeah, it's definitely not the best way. But honestly, that's just my personal opinion. At this stage of my life, I don't want to go under for surgery. I just don't want to be put under anesthesia. I want to prolong it as much as possible. The risk factors associated with it and also the recovery and where technology's at. Eventually I want to get to a place where I can just have stem cell injections and just prolong surgery and eventually have it where technology is going to be to the point where I don't need to have it the type of surgery they're doing now where they can just inject it with tissue and it can heal itself is kind of hopefully my goal.
I feel like there's two people in this world. There's people who are listen to doctors. What does that say? Chuck doesn't have calves. He has quads that connect to his ankles.
So that's the top part of the leg that just goes straight in. So Chuck would have the muscle version of cankles. He doesn't have cankles. He has muscle cankles. I don't know what that would be called. Mankles?
Mankles?
Yeah, I don't
know.
And I mean that in a complimentary way. Fun fact. Just saying.
Like I was saying before, I think there's two people in this world. There's people who are like you, and not in a bad way, that oh, I'm going to wait on surgery. Oh, I don't think it's time. And let me check out my resources. And there's people like me who's you need surgery. Okay, schedule me tomorrow. Whatever you say, bro. You're the medical professional. I don't know the difference. Sure. If my doctor turned around and said, you need hip surgery, I'll be like, all right, when? Probably means I won't have an appetite for a month. I'll probably lose 20 pounds. Let's do this thing.
That's true. Touche. But I think it's also because I know, you know what I mean?
You have a little bit more background in the health field and so forth that you would be knowing the other steps you could take. To me, I'm just all right, you're a doctor. You must be right.
Yeah, and that's it's not that I don't trust doctors. I just have and I've talked
you know the other side of it. I don't. So it's
exactly.
to me, that's the only option. So you know the other options of it, and I'm just all right, I'm here for it. What sign me up? They told me I have a deviated septum. I can't breathe out of the left side of my nose, at all. So
who needs that?
Well, you know that when you ever been to an ears, nose, and throat doctor? They see the camera on your nose. They can't get past my nose ring with the camera because that's how closed it is.
That's good.
So they're you have a deviated septum, you got to get nose surgery, whatever. I just haven't gotten it because I keep forgetting I need it, to be honest with you. But I'm all right, but I don't want to mess up my nose. So I like my nose. If I go into neurosurgery and you fix my deviated septum, my nose is crooked after, I'll be really upset. So I think that's the only other reason I haven't got it done. But yeah, fun fact.
Bam. And then look, I'm just highlighting what Coach says here. Even though hold on. Always try to avoid surgery. There are always alternative surgery. Is always last resort. Yeah, and just to give you context, fun fact, by the way, Coach has a variety of just experiences with injuries, but also his wife is a DP, doctor of physical therapy. Is that right, Coach? I don't want to misrepresent her title. I know she's a physical therapist, but I'm pretty sure she has her doctorate. It doesn't matter whether she did or she didn't, but she's got great context. So Coach and Chuck know for different reasons. I'm just grouping them together, but Coach knows because even just exposure and understanding, I'm sure from conversations with the wife, and Chuck knows just from obviously this is what we do for a living. But yeah, Diamond, exactly.
You won. You 100% won. I'm still over here trying to fix my nails since now I got totally my ADD's kicking in, and I'm using the Beetle set here, guys. In case you're like, why does Gina keep looking down? I'm fixing my nails since now I have the Beetle kit next to me in my carousel. And that's in my carousel. And I'm fixing my nails as I talk to you guys.
Don't worry. I'm going to just show you guys the night light since we're doing this anyway.
So what is wait, really quickly, what's an alternative to my nose? Like, I think the only option for me is surgery.
I mean, in that particular situation, and then, ooh, look at that, Coach. So, Coach, I didn't realize she was in neurology. Yeah, but in neurology, which is even more fascinating. I love neurology.
So wait, what does she do in neurology?
She's a physical therapist when it comes to neurology. So when it comes to like brains, like I'm speculating. I actually don't know 100% what her day-to-day looks like, but when someone has a traumatic brain injury or something like that, I imagine she's working with them on the
or maybe someone who had dementia or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. That actually is a great point too. You're right. Or dementia, any kind of cognitive decline or things like that. Yeah,
I feel like something's happening with my brain, guys. I think that I'm forgetting things and I'm missing things, and I don't know. It's making me nervous, but it's okay. Brain injury. So like your friend who cracked his skull open.
Exactly. Yeah.
There you go.
Bam. And while we were doing that, I was just sharing with you guys the Lobkin nightlight. So to me, this is one, and again, Coach, you could speak to this. Chuck, I know you could speak to this. Gina, you could speak to this. I can speak to it. Having kids and all that fun stuff. Having a nightlight, especially if it means they're going to sleep throughout the night. Dude, we've had this in Lena's room now. And Lena and Tess have been sleeping together as far as like on one of the mattresses. And then we have another one right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's been kind of working out. Lena slept the entire night in her room last
night.
Also, the nightlight was in there too. So I don't know if that was 100% the reason, but that was like
it definitely adds a level of comfort. It definitely does. I would say so.
Yeah. Now the one thing I will say, you guys saw in the B-roll that I played, the way this like the rocket ship style one of these nightlights is set up is I actually don't leave the rocket ship part on. I take the top part off and then it projects onto the walls and onto the ceiling, and it looks really cool. You don't have to do that. You could just keep the rocket ship part on and it'll just like display on the actual rocket ship, but it doesn't actually project onto the wall and the ceiling as effectively, from my experience, at least the one I have. And it plays like a lullaby. And the way I tie this back into like health and fitness is like, guess what? If your kids are sleeping, what are you doing? You're hopefully sleeping too. Because I know when the kids aren't sleeping, Ashley or I or both of us are not sleeping, and that's miserable. And that's like the best way to not have a healthy lifestyle and to not see sustainable results. Is
Alexa, next song. Sorry, that's all.
Alexa, what's up? Tell her what's up. And then Chuck, look, I missed what you said, Chuck. Chuck's like, yeah, I know because I have a ton of injuries and surgeries. Yeah, that's true too. Chuck knows.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get that deviated. I mean, I deal with it and I breathe through out of one nostril, but I will say the worst experience ever was giving birth and not being able to breathe. And because you're pregnant, you have like congested nose and like broken blood capillaries in your nose. There's like a whole thing about stuffy noses and being pregnant. So not only did I have a stuffy nose and only having one side of my nose work, when you lay flat on your back, it's even harder to breathe through your nostrils. They tell you to actually sleep a little bit angled so that it helps with the drainage. And I just could not breathe. And then the nurse told me I couldn't breathe out my mouth while I was pushing. She told me to close my mouth and not make a sound. Let's put it that way. So.
What? Why? Were you too loud or something?
She said that it helps to concentrate the pressure down below instead of.
I get what she's saying. So, but
woman who couldn't breathe, pushing something out of her vajayjay, and you tell her, please don't make noise and keep your mouth closed. Let me know how to help you. I literally snapped at her and told her to shut the F up. Okay.
I feel like that's like everything before the year 2000. That's what like all women have heard.
But every movie, don't you see? Like, I think to me, the first thing I'm imagining is, like, you know, like the noises you make. You know what I mean? She's like, close your mouth and make noise. So she told me to do this.
I know you missed. I'm making a joke that women are just being told to keep their mouths shut. I'm joking, obviously. I'm joking, but it's funny nonetheless.
I don't even register those jokes. That's how bad they are.
That's just surgery 3 times. Oh, see, Chuck. Look at what Chuck's saying.
Oh, you had nerve surgery 3 times? Wait, why did you have nerves? No surgery 3 times. Gina, do you ever do breathing exercises like hold your breath and regulate your heart rate when you breathe? No.
During panic attacks, maybe. No, I'm just kidding.
Even then, I probably don't regulate my breathing.
That's when you should the most.
I really should, because when I had my panic attack watching Euphoria last weekend, that probably would have helped a lot, but I definitely didn't. So,
dude, after we had that conversation, sorry to go off on a whole tangent here,
yeah.
But after we saw that, I saw a couple different people talk about how it gave them like flashbacks and like I forget what the term that was being used, but like basically just like because of Euphoria, their own experience, and everyone that posted was like from Long Island or like from New York.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was interesting because like
it's super triggering, especially depending on your past.
Triggering.
Like
there you go.
That is super, super triggering. So you did have a deviated septum. Chuck, tell me more. So you're making me not want to have this surgery. Tell me what happened.
Get it 3 times.
Also, they told me I should be getting the thing where they put the balloon in your nose and they expand.
Okay.
Your canals too. They said they do that at the same time with the deviated septum. They could do both at the same time while you're under, so you're not like feeling it, because apparently it's super painful.
You know why Chuck had to get his 3rd deviated septum one? This guy punched him in the nose. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say someone definitely broke his nose.
I'm just kidding. But since Coach is here too, Chuck, we should ask Coach to recall what he remembers of your first sparring experience with me, because as Chuck has recited, like me and Coach had a conversation prior to sparring, like, hey man, like we gotta like put the pace on him a little bit and like kind of see where he's at. And
wait, you know, also too, if you have a deviated septum, do they like cut your nose open, like open it up and like fix it or shave it, whatever they do? Like, is my nose gonna look totally different?
You might have a nose job. I don't know. I
don't want one. I like my nose.
I don't know. I think you would have to ask your surgeon or your like consultant for that.
I'm scared.
I'd probably eventually not like, because I've broken my nose from fighting before. Fun fact, by the way, I feel like my nose has held up pretty good from like over 10 years of fighting, and like I've only broken it 1 or 2 times, and it's not too bad. You know, it's like definitely a little like bumpy here, but not bad overall, I feel like.
Diamond goes, worst experience is cold nacho cheese. Getting cold nacho cheese on my chips angers me. I agree with you. I can totally relate to that. I'm not even gonna be mad at that, Diamond, for that comment, because I've been there when you're having nice nacho cheese and then like all of a sudden the top layer is cold. You're like, what is this? But yes, I relate to you. I would sue, Michael.
Right.
With that being said, Mike, go ahead. You want to dive in?
Yeah, I got my Orlay jacket on right now, and I'm just typing this in the chat. It's got an inlink coupon, y'all, so
does it?
Check it out. And this thing is clutch, man. I'm putting it on. Let's actually see. 5% off inlink coupon, and then Chuck's dropping some info right here, so we're going to read that in a second, Chuck. But I'm just going to kind of run through the jacket I have on. Again, this thing is meant for the wintertime. This is meant for it, and then I kind of categorize it as being meant for being active in the wintertime, whether you're skiing, you're snowboarding, you're shoveling, you're outdoor activities, hiking, whatever that looks like, because this thing isn't super bulky to me. It doesn't feel very restrictive. It's got your pockets on both sides that zipper closed, but it's also got this nice little clutch pocket right here on the side, so you can have your phone, whatever, pocket warmers. The thing I like about this too is, check this out. It's got these little compression sleeves in here that are stitched into the sleeve, so that when you put them on, it hooks onto your hands. And then if you like post or you fall in the snow or something, snow won't get all the way up your sleeves and like melt in your armpit or get your arms all like gross and wet and soggy. Keeps all that moisture and snow out, which is clutch for staying warm. And the way this thing zips up, it's got an awesome hoodie, which you can adjust. I feel like I'm an airline stewardess when I pull these tabs. Like, you know how when they do like the whole walkthrough in the beginning? I can't find it now. But anyways, this zips up, and all the way.
Michael, you look so funny.
Look at me like a little like, I can stay warm forever, y'all. Stay warm forever. So that's what I wanted to run through. I just wanted to share that with you guys. With that being said, G, I'll kick it to you if you want to hit it, because it looks like you got some fun jammy stuff going down. And then, hold on, let's see what Chuck and Coach are saying, because they're kind of giving their insight and recalls from it. They don't give you a free nose job, G. All right. So
yeah, no, I don't want the nose job is what I'm saying. I don't want a nose job. I like my nose, but I just don't know, like, do they slice your nose open, flap it open, and like, how do they like fix it without seeing it or slicing it open? Like, I'm imagining my nose cut in like half, sliced open and sewn back together. That's
gross.
Like what I am like imagining happens, or I don't know. Someone says they don't cut open the skin, that is done lasered inside or something. Someone told me. Yeah,
that's what I think happens. Depending on what's going on, but I'm not also a doctor. And then Coach, let's say, Coach is saying he needed experience that situation yeah, exactly. I agree with what Coach is saying. By the way, we're talking about sparring with Chuck. It's like the best time to have adversity is like in the gym, is not to have the first time you face adversity in the fight. That's a scary situation.
Wait. What happened?
So we're going back because like Chuck has shared this story before. I feel like he shared it last week. The first time Chuck and I ever sparred, and like I was putting, not like beating him up, but like putting pressure on him, just like to like give him some adversity. Read the text earlier. Okay, hold on.
No, they go up your nose. They don't cut you open. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm like, okay, they definitely have to go like up the nose or something.
Told Mike to hit dead in face. Okay, yeah, I missed that part. So the time I had Mike spar Chuck, getting him to get ready for the fight, because yeah, Chuck had a fight coming up, fight for charity, and they raised, like, that charity's awesome because they raised over $1 million. So shout out to Coach and Chuck for being a part of that. And Coach actually not only fought in that event, but also coached everybody as well. Told Mike to hit dead in the face so he will get that fight or flight response. Exactly, and that's what happened. And then you face that adversity and you have to like just face it and then move forward.
You know who was really bad for flight or fright? Wait, flight or fright? Wait. Flight.
It's not what happened, dude.
Help me here.
So I'm just laughing because Chuck's saying you beat me up and you lied to me, Mike. Coach lied to me. That's not what happened. At least that's not how I recall it.
Oh, you survived.
Yeah, and like that's the thing, Chuck. So imagine if the first time you'd have gotten hit would have been in the fight. At least when you guys. So fun fact, Coach and Chuck actually fought each other for that fight for charity. I think Coach's guy backed out or Chuck's guy, or they both backed out, and they ended up just like saying, all right, we're just going to have a nice sparring session together. So they didn't go super hard, but thankfully it was with Coach as opposed to like with some random dude, because in those events, it's 100% what happened. All right, Chuck, if that's how you feel, the perspective is reality kind of a deal. And I wouldn't say we lied. I definitely punched you in the face. That definitely happened. But you punched me in the face, let's be real. And I didn't lie. I don't remember what I said, actually. So maybe I did lie. I might have lied. I don't remember lying, but anyways, geez, sorry. I'm like just bringing us off. I'm getting sidetracked here. I got you.
No, we're totally fine. Well, I think I was saying something about flight or fight mode. Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh, who has really bad fight? My mother. My mother has very bad was it fight or
fight or flight?
Flight, there you go.
Or freeze. Technically it's or freeze. There's also the or freeze option.
Or freeze?
Yeah, like you can just and just freeze.
Okay, well, I think there's a few times where my mom was like freaking out, thinking like Logan might have been choking, and she's like, like standing there screaming. I'm like, no, if Logan's ever choking or something is wrong, or you can't think she's not breathing, first thing you do is obviously go into and like hit her on the back, but you could also tell, hey Siri, call 911. Yeah, so like you would call 911, go, like you have to respond quickly if there's an emergency. You know, think calmly.
For sure. That's why, dude, like everyone that watches the girls, they are CPR certified.
I don't think any of us are CPR certified, but we should be. I think I'm still a good candidate. I think I know the push, breathe, push, breathe. But for
push,
kids,
breathe. I don't even know what that is. What are you talking about?
Is that CPR? Push, breathe.
Oh.
Like push.
Compressions and
yeah.
So think of just doing it to the beat of Staying Alive. Staying alive,
Okay.
Staying alive. That's like the rhythm they would teach us in
for I know for a kid, you literally have them down, like facing down on your arm, and you take the other hand and you like literally push it, like once they're choking or anything, you gotta like really push in the back, right?
Yeah, and what you're also definitely not gonna do is like fish hook into their mouth. Like definitely don't.
No, you just hang them. You kind of like my friend's certified, and she does swimming lessons for kids. So she said that you gotta like take your hand like this, like downward, their face almost like their throat and your like under the chin, like this,
and then
yeah. She's like, if you don't break a rib, you're not doing it right. And I'm like, oh my God.
Dude, can I tell you a story? Speaking of breaking a rib during CPR. So when I was still working at, I'm not going to say where, at an outpatient facility, and I'm not going to say for the hospital system because whatever. we would work with geriatric people. So like 55 and older was the specific age clientele, which I don't think 55 is geriatric, but this is how they defined it. I don't agree with that definition. So anyone that's like 55 to 65, don't freak out. I don't think you're a geriatric person. But that's how they defined it. So with geriatric people, like this is older, they usually have a medical condition. We had someone coming in to get eval'd with the doctor before they got enrolled in the program, and they basically just like flatlined right in the room, right there. Like, let's say I'm right here, they like right there collapsed and like, get the doctor. And I was like, oh, geez. So like a run to go get the doctor. The director's with us. We go get the doctor. There's a crash cart. We got to get the crash cart. The doctor comes in, gives her CPR, saves her life, breaks her rib in the process though. And she just walked out of the room like she just got a Snickers. She's like, all right, I'll see you guys later. I'm like, dude, how are you not freaking out right now? She goes, that's just what we do. I'm like, bro, you are a rock star. You're my hero.
Guys, what I have highlighted now is little kids' ropes. I'm going to knock these out really quickly. I actually have them over there, but I probably should go get them, right?
Get them.
Okay, I'm going to go grab them really quickly. Hold on.
Get them. These are just like my little sign flips. While Gina's getting that, I'm going to highlight, I had the Mizio heated blanket going, which to me is great after a hard workout session. You just want to chill on the couch or looking up at the stars. Got a nice little warm blanket. I have that with my jacket on. And then I'm going to dig into the hot and cold packs before G comes back here. Chuck and Coach, check these out. You can use these reusable
my carousel
as the ice pack or as a heated pack. So you can microwave them for heat or throw them in the freezer for cold. I just wanted to work that in there really quick.
Also, guys, we have what I was talking about was the little kid unicorn plush robe. We got room for adults and for kids. Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. So here, look how cute it is, guys. All right.
Adorable.
It has these galaxy pens. It runs 3 team up. Okay, this I think is 7. Comes with a little unicorn on the hood. Look how cute it is, guys.
Dude, I love the colors.
Me too. It comes in a whole bunch of different colors. Super cute. The robe, what would you call this band? The band that like the waistband is attached so the kids can't lose it. And it comes with little pockets here on the side. Super soft. Guaranteed they would love this. Comes in all different colors. And then for adults here, we have the silky satin robes. We have a kimono with the print on it. And then one you over here, you can lay right there. And then I have this robe right here.
Oh, I stole this one from Ashley.
Did you?
Yeah.
You stole it from Ashley?
Yeah, she doesn't use it, so I was like, I'm totally using this.
I could totally see you using it too. It's super comfortable. Satin comes in a whole bunch of different colors, guys. Along with the fact that we do have one with a bunch of floral print, a peacock on it. You see it down below on the carousel as well. This is great for bridal showers, just waking up in the morning, throwing this on, and having something comfy to walk around in the house in. I use it all the time. Actually, the other day, I'm used to also sometimes just waking up and walking around the house, and I forget sometimes when Justice is saying that, like, hey, I might have to put some clothes on. So this is a great thing that in the morning you wake up, because sometimes it's super hot in my room, that I just throw this on, run down, go get Logan some breakfast. Something super easy to get ready into when you're going out, not when you mess up your hair or anything like that. So the kimono we have down below highlighted, it has a print on it, and then we also have them with just the lacy, I guess trimming would be the word. So love it. With that being said, Mike, I'll go ahead and tag you in.
Boom. And I just want to highlight, I want to go back to what Coach was saying really quick. So he's saying to give context to what he's talking about. He's like, for first-time fighters, when they enter a match, your breathing changes and you feel like you can't breathe. What's happening is your muscles utilize more oxygen, so your breathing changes. Yeah, so exactly. Like, especially when you're nervous, the adrenaline factor, the adrenaline dump that kicks in, you can hyperventilate, anxiety kicks in. And I think that's an important point. So he's like, that's what he's kind of talking about, and that's why it's important. And I agree. Like, that's why you want to have that be a first experience in the ring and in the gym versus in the ring in a fight, because that can go, you can get really, really hurt. Like, that's at the end of the day, when it comes to like boxing or MMA or Muay Thai, kickboxing, anything like that, like, you don't play those types of activities. Like you can play football, you play baseball. You're not playing when it comes to fighting, you're fighting. Like you could literally die. People have died. So I think it's very important to remember you have to prepare accordingly. And that's why having the right team becomes important. Anyways, we don't have to go too far into the weeds on that. I just wanted to highlight that. What I want to dig into now, speaking of training and preparation, even though it's on the completely other side of the spectrum, is the Restriol Yoga Handstand Bench.
Ooh, now, I have that too.
Let me get my
And I got a promo code for it right now, guys. We got a promo code.
G's got that promo code, y'all. I missed on the promo code. That's my B. So if you guys want to use the promo code, I would highly recommend jumping on over to Gina's
Pineapple
stream. Yeah, Pineapple. What's up, homie?
Oh, another really bad example. I'll wait till you're done talking about that, and I'll tell you after, of my mom being really bad flight or fright.
I want to hear it.
I think that's right. But go ahead, continue.
So I just wanted to show you guys some of the resources here as far as the poster that gives you about 70 different demonstrations of exercises and movements.
I can do about probably one.
As well as the actual manual that comes with it. And it even has a nice little instruction. It literally takes 5 minutes, max 10 if you have no idea what the hell you're doing with life, on how to put it together. And it's literally like 2 pieces. It's the bench, and then it's this pad that you can take on or off. And this is actually where your head would go, where the bench would be. And then this pad you can keep in there to have added support for different types of movements and exercises. So I think it's a really cool tool, and as well as has a bunch of different colors on it. Let's see if we got an inlink coupon here too. I want to check that inlink coupon. Oh, I don't see an inlink coupon. And happy birthday, whoever's birthday it is.
Pineapple's daughter.
Birthday, Pineapple's daughter.
Yeah.
And if you want to share her name and you want us to give her a shout out, feel free to. Otherwise, no worries. You don't have to do that either. But with the yoga bench, the thing I like about this is if you feel intimidated, and Chuck, maybe you could speak to this, Coach, you could speak to this, and like Chuck's wife, Peanut, I know you could speak to this, of doing yoga. Sometimes it can be intimidating with the moves. And you're like, oh, dude, like, Gene, for example, like, how do you feel about doing a handstand? If I was like, hey, G, bust out a handstand right now in yoga class, you'd be like, dude, that's not happening. But if you have a tool like this, what's cool is it helps provide options and adjustments. Thanks, Coach. No need to. And no worries, homie. But happy birthday to her either way. Or him. I don't know. Wait, did you say it was your daughter's birthday or your son's birthday? My baby girl. Yeah, all right, so happy birthday to her. Maybe if she was watching with me, I get that. But again, you can have different type of, and that's the cool thing I like about the poster. Even though the unfortunate reality for most posters and things like this, the thing that gripes me is like it doesn't tell you how many reps to do, how long to do it for. So it's kind of like ambiguous, like just do this kind of, and like figure it out. I would like to see more details on that, but that's why when we do our live streaming workouts, if you guys want to see us demonstrate certain tools, let us know. And who's that in the chat? Jeanette? Is that Jeanette H? Hey, Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette.
What's going on? Being able to have that kind of regression and progression option becomes really helpful. And this is a great tool for that. Now, let's say you don't even go to yoga and you're not even worried about that. This can be a great tool just to get, your handstand options in a handstand game developed in a little bit more of a realistic manner. So it truly provides that much more stability by having the handles on it to hold on to while your shoulders are resting on the pad. It doesn't take as much upper body strength initially as you would think. It takes a lot of core strength, and then once you start getting good, you can always extend your arms and really get into handstands, and that takes a tremendous amount of upper body strength. But in the way this bench is set up, you're actually not using that much upper body strength. You're using more core strength and using your arms to help stabilize with the bench, which I think is really cool. But having said that, G, I'm going to kick it back to you, and then I think you wanted to tell us a story.
Oh yeah. So
Anthony.
So basically, when we were just talking about like flight or fright, so there was a situation where I think I told you what was going on, Anthony, when he had pneumonia. And my mom went to go check on him because she was like, oh, let me go see if he's okay. And she couldn't wake him up because he was having issues breathing from what he had diagnosed with pneumonia in the beginning of COVID. And so instead of doing CPR or attempting to Anthony, she runs out of the room and screaming, not saying what's wrong, and then calls for my dad to go check on him. She says, because I can't do it.
Yeah, she can't handle. I get that.
So I'm like, okay. So my first instinct is I instantly, just as soon as she started screaming, picked up the phone and like called 911. My dad ran in there, went straight into doing CPR. Anthony wakes up like, what's wrong? Why are you on top of me?
Like, what are you doing?
Bro, you weren't breathing. Like, what is wrong with you? I'm fine, don't worry. And we're like, no, you're not okay, dude. You weren't breathing. And they went to the ambulance came, took him to the hospital. He had pneumonia. And Gina, I love those headphones. Thank you. And so that is just like, that makes me super nervous with Logan. God forbid, like, she like passes out or something. And I'm just like, first off, I had to like coach her through them. Like, if anything ever happens, you try to like make sure Logan's okay, and you need to call 911 immediately. Don't freak out. Don't scream. Don't ask for help. You need to take the initiative and call 911 to make sure, because seconds matter. With it, God forbid it's something. And that was just my fun story. But yeah.
No, I think exactly. You're right, and it's hard though because. Yeah, that's like a whole nother thing. And it's one thing when you go to like a class and you train for it. It's a whole nother thing when it's actually happening. Like I like personally, like I don't want to get too morbid here, but I've seen like almost 100 people die in front of me at this point from like working in hospital systems. And it's like, it's different when someone codes in front of you than like what you would see in a class, or it's different. And at least from my opinion and my experience,
of
like,
course, 100% different.
When someone falls, or like, dude, even just seeing someone like an old person fall in an exercise class that I'm running compared to like a drill, it's like there's a but eventually when you run it and you practice it enough, it becomes kind of second nature. I've talked to doctors about this. Like one of the doctors, which we're going to have on for one of our podcasts, who's a doctor in the ER, talks about when someone codes and stuff. Like I've never had to deal with a coding patient before. I've seen other people have to deal with it. And he talks about like, it's like now it's just like a little bit more routine than when it first happened fresh out of school.
I think I forgot where I saw it, but like there has to be someone, like they were saying that like there has to be someone who, if even obviously if you're not by yourself, but if you have to think of a person who delegates things, you call 911, you mend Logan, you do this, I'm on the phone with 911. Like someone has to take the initiative and be like, do this. Like, don't freak out. Take it by the balls. It's easier said than done sometimes, but you know, I guess I don't know. I think not saying I would ever, want to live in that situation if something happened, but I try to handle it the best way I can. As a lifeguard, we had to train that way, and several times I had to save, a few people. Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that's like to Coach's point. It's like you have to practice those situations, and even what you're saying in the chat, Jeanette. Like your husband's maybe the action person, you're the person that freezes. That's why I think to Coach's point, to what we're talking about, you have to have like practice run-throughs. That's like why we spar. I know it's a weird analogy, but even in fighting, why we have sparring sessions. So it's like the first time you go into a stressful situation isn't in the live event where it's like life or death or serious things are on.
While you're getting punched in the face.
Yeah, because that's not the time you want to be like trying to figure stuff out. That's very dangerous. Like Mike Tyson's favorite or a famous quote is like, everyone's got a plan until you get punched in the face or in the mouth, whatever.
Really?
Yeah, it's a great quote.
Well, that is actually a pretty smart move on Mike Tyson. All right, I think it's your turn, Mike.
I am. All right. I think it's your turn. I think because I was talking about the yoga bench, and then now you're going to talk about the eye massage.
Yes, the eye massagers, guys. So this is a great Valentine's Day gift, guys. Anything for self-care, relaxation.
Excuse me.
Gift overall. One of my favorite Amazon products. So guys, it has a little function buttons right here. So this just turns it on. It has music that it can play, or it can sync to your phone. It is Bluetooth enabled. Also, it has vibrating heat and air pressure function. So basically, not just massaging over your eyelids, but around the sinus areas, around the spine. Even when you have a headache and you're going like this or rubbing here, this basically does that for you. It relieves that stress, that tension for you, and it's easy to clean and wipe down. It is rechargeable, guys. It is a really, really awesome Valentine's Day gift. I would highly, highly, hoily recommend them. Hi, guys. How are you? Hi, Lady Ann. Rosalinda. How we doing, guys?
Yeah, y'all.
With that being said, I think it's your turn, Mike.
Bam. All right. So I'm actually digging into, I'm going to kind of double team this with the Flybird products and the Dorillo smartwatch. So I just looked at the Flybird adjustable bench has an in-link coupon. You got $10 off right now. I told you guys, I tried to tell you guys, the adjustable dumbbells had a lightning deal yesterday. It's gone obviously by now, and like it's back. And this is, again, still a great value as the adjustable dumbbells at $200 for the 55-pound dumbbell. But yesterday it had a nice little discount on it. So whenever you guys see that, take advantage while you can. And speaking of discount, the adjustable bench has the InLink and 31% off, and the Dorillo smartwatch I've highlighted right now still has 39% off right now. So it's at $42.49. Let's actually look at some of the data points from the day. So let's see. I got sleep, crushing sleep. I got 8 hours. Nice. I always try to get 7 to 9. 40 beats per minute, my resting heart rate today or this morning. Let's check the steps. I wasn't as active today because honestly I've been sick all week, so I've been less. But I actually got 9,000 steps in because even though I wasn't on my normal routine, I still had some client calls and some things to take care of. And I don't know if you guys know this about me. Chuck, I know you know this about me. Coach, you probably know this about me. When I talk or when I'm on meetings and stuff like that, I need to pace. Like I'm a pacer. I need to walk. Does. I need to move. I'm like constantly going, even when, and it like stresses Ashley out. Like when we talk and stuff and I just start pacing, she's like, hey, can you stop, dude? Like this is so distracting. You're just walking all over the place. Ooh, is it Beatles gel nail kit?
Oh yeah. Cause she's like, you're not filing your nails while your cousin is talking. I'm like, I am, but because I have the nail kits in the carousel down below and I saw my own nails and I needed to fix them. And she's like, is it the Beatles gel nail? She's like, how did I guess? I'm like, because I want to be like every streamer is using them right now. They're doing some big promos out here with the Beatle nail.
Beatle knows what's up.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to wrap it home with the, like, again, the active stuff. So we got the Flyber, we got the smartwatch. Now I've got the men's 2-in-1 athletic shorts. They have an InLink coupon for 5% off. These are, again, another one that had a lightning deal yesterday. So hopefully you guys took advantage of that. I'm listening to you, Coach Mike. Yeah, I see you, Rosalinda.
And
then what's your resting
Jeanette
heart
X, I was going to say, she asked what your resting heart. I'm listening to him too. Yeah. I hear him.
I see you. And then I got it at resting heart rate. Today was 40 beats per minute. On average, it's about 40 beats per minute. I know what it is. I mean, what did you say yours was? Yeah, no, I got you. I got you, homie. And so what I like to use my resting heart rate for is an indicator if I'm over training, as well as just measuring heart rate variability. And mine sits at 90 beats per minute. So I think it's all relative. Like usually your resting heart rate is kind of correlative to your aerobic health and your aerobic activity. And oh, what's up, Jay? Look at that. We got Jarrell joining us too. We got the whole UFC squad up in the Facebook comments right now. I see you guys. Dude, this makes me miss Huntington so bad. So fun fact, by the way, Tito or Coach, Jarrell, and Chuck are all a part of the core UFC gym squad days of Huntington. Unfortunately, the gym's closed now. It's gone. But man, I like it.
Aren't all of them like closed technically?
I mean, no. They're I think they're still gyms are open in New York, right?
In New York, but I meant like on Long Island. Are there any UFC gyms still, or are they gone?
Oh, that's a good point. I think Comac's still open.
Oh, are they?
I think. I actually don't know. That's a good question. I know the corporate office, the one that I originally started at in New Hyde Park is still open. And they dude, we set records at that place. I was really proud to be a part of that, even though I left and I went to the franchise locations. Like being a part of that first 6 months was oh, Farmingdale too. You're right, Jay. Farmingdale and New Hyde Park. Yeah.
They're still open?
Yeah, they're still open. New Hyde Park's definitely open. New Hyde Park's never going to go anywhere. They're just too massive, in my opinion, to fail. But that's not always the case. But anyways, yeah, so what I have here is I'm just rounding out. So I have the compression shorts. The thing I think that's slick about these compression shorts is this little compression pocket that they have, as well as, Jay, check this out, by the way. Chuck, I know you've seen this. Coach, I know you've seen me talk about this. On these compression shorts, they actually have, you're not going to be able to see them because you're not on Amazon. I'm going to share a little bit of a B-roll with you guys really quick so you can see them. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me show you guys. Pimping in it, and I'm going to show you now. I don't even show you the loop feature to these in this one, but I'm just going to paint the picture for you because I think it's a really cool feature because I sweat like crazy, bruh. So I think this, especially in the gym setting, when you're in an active gym and you're working on equipment and hold on, let me actually pull this up. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
So let's fast forward here a bit. So here we go. Let's check out the compression really quick. So I have the compression layer underneath, so you don't have to even worry about having an extra pair of shorts or undies there, which I always like, laundry and stuff. So you got that little compression pocket here, so you can throw your phone in there. You don't have to worry about falling out of your pocket. These don't have zippers, though, for the side pockets, which to me is because when you're benching or you're sitting on a decline bench and it falls out of your pocket, you don't want to have that. But here on this back left side, they have a little loop where you could put your towel or your sweaty t-shirt. So like if you're running, Jay, I know you got that body, bro. You're trying to show off. Not show off, but you're trying to get your work in on the beach. You know what I mean? You get your shirt off because you're not trying to wear a shirt. You're sweaty. It's hot. And then you're going to hold the shirt in your hand. Personally, for me, you probably can because maybe you're not. But like I've seen you sweat, bro. You work hard. You sweat. So if you don't want to hold that shirt and get it all sweaty because your palms are all gross, throw that. It has a little loop on the back left side. You just loop it right through. And then you're running. And then you got that towel or your shirt. It's not going anywhere. You don't have to worry about putting it on like in your pocket and maybe it falls out, or like putting it on the side of your pants and it's uncomfortable, whatever. So I thought that was like a cool, interesting feature. Plus it's got the inline coupon. I also had, yeah, me too. Yeah, Jay knows what's up. I see you, Jay. So that's what I'm saying, man. Like that, it's a cool feature. But they also, what I will say, the other Kufandy shorts they had highlighted before, they don't have the compression layer, but they have zippers for the pocket. So like, Jay, let me ask you this, or Chuck or Coach or anyone in the chat. You guys ever been going to sit on the bench and then your phone falls out of your pocket or your keys fall out? Especially if it's your phone, that's a bigger issue in my opinion, because you could break your phone, you could crack your screen. You don't want to do that. Having zippers or the compression layer, if they have a compression pocket, that's clutch. Or for the Kufandy shorts, being able to have the zippers where you could close them, you don't have to worry about them falling out of your pockets. To me, that's a clutch one. But kind of hammered through all the fitness stuff. G, with that being said, I'm going to kick it to you, homie.
Alrighty, I kind of missed the chat. I'm looking right here. Sorry to hear you've been sick, Coach. Blah blah blah. I'm sick. Stay-at-home mom. 4-year-old got me sick using my body pillow. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeanette. I believe. Oh, more chats happening. Jeanette, oh, get well soon. Yeah, my kids just got sick now. I believe from us. Us going to another state, Vegas, and coming back to our different weather changing. We got a giveaway in there. Shadows, how you doing, guys? Don't forget to click that follow button too if you can. I knew when he coughed on me while I was helping him get dressed for bed the other day. I was like, yep, I'm getting sick. That's normally how it goes.
Yep.
Guys, how's everyone doing? All right,
what's up, y'all?
Have to highlight. I think I almost basically touched base on everything.
Yeah, I've got a few. I've just got my nutrition. I have the car fridge, the Geek Chef, and the scooter, and then we're good to go.
I do have a few jewelry items. I don't think I touched base on them, and I'll talk about them briefly with you guys. I forgot to set up my other camera so you can see them close up. So you're gonna have to see them here. Hold on. I
just want to highlight what Jay said too. And you could, like, this is actually a very just smart and simple move. Just put your phone on the floor. If you guys don't have shorts that have like a zipper or a compression layer, and you just have loose shorts or loose pockets, put your phone on the floor, put your stuff on the floor so it doesn't fall out of your pockets. Pro move, Jarrell. I see you.
Oh, MTV shirt. Love it. Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, we have these beautiful earrings inspired by Ruth Ginsburg. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful earrings.
RBG.
Any of these jewelry items down below make really, really great Valentine's Day gift. Those are the earrings for $25.99.
Guess what they have, Jay? Guess what they got?
Link coupon.
What? You got that 5% off.
Yeah, and we also have here, let me hold that a little closer for you guys, the fan necklace. It comes in gold, silver, rose gold, and it comes in all different styles too to match the earrings as well, inspired by the fan Ruth Ginsburg wore around her neck. God bless you.
Oh, there you go.
And by the same brand, we also have the Phoenix pendant.
Ooh, Phoenix.
Look at this bad boy right here. Look at that Swarovski crystals.
Shiny.
Look at that sparkle.
I like.
This Phoenix rise from the ashes. It looks really, really great on the neck. Look at that. And it, like, you can see it from across the room type situation. Love the necklace, Gina. I'll show you guys. Yes, it is a Phoenix. Look at that.
Yo, I also want to know, what's everybody doing for the Super Bowl? I want to ask this again because now I feel like we got more peeps in here. Tell me what's going down for the Super Bowl this Sunday, y'all.
The sister necklace. I love the Phoenix. Yes, it's gorgeous. And now
yeah, that one's my favorite.
The stay-at-home mom, Rosalinda says she likes this one. Don't mind my nails, guys. I was just filing them with the Beatles nail kit down below. So they have one for sisters, best friends, mother, daughter. You know, that all different types of relationships. They have stones on them as well. It's really, really beautiful. Let me bring it even closer so you guys can see. There you go. Love this one. 5% marked down. Whoa, hold on. Come on.
Oh, Cowboys fan. I see you. I see you, Rosalinda.
Woo! And then last but not least, we have here, this is probably one of my personal favorites, the dual butterfly, representing the relationship between two people. Again, parent and child, grandparent and child, partner and partner, all those great things. So this is a great gift. All jewelry gifts are great for Valentine's Day, or even just in general, just a nice gift. But look how beautiful those crystals shine in there. Love it. Like royal blueness to this one is one of my personal favorites.
Yeah.
That said, Mike, go ahead.
Bam. So I've got highlighted. We're going to hit off. The last thing I've got is the Smooth Sat scooter. This thing has a $30 off in-link coupon. Let me do a little screen share for you guys here. So here's the thing. This is my little perspective on this, is whether it's for your kids or for you, because it's for kids all the way as young as 8, all the way up to adults. Starting at, I think it's just over 100 pounds, and then different options. Check when you click on it which one you pick, because they have weight capacities that range anywhere from just over 100 pounds to 264 pounds. So this can go up to a pretty decent size, and it has 8-inch wheels here. It has a collapsible setup, so you can just pull it down, collapse it, fold it up. Has adjustable handles as well, which I'll actually show you guys on some of these features here. Let's zoom it in. It's going to take forever to load.
Of course.
No. So we're not going to worry about that. I'm going to just pause it, and we're not going to worry about zooming it in. Scratch that noise. But you guys can see, again, the 8-inch wheels. The cool thing I like about that, it has a kickstand. Of course, once I stop actually screen sharing, it's working again. So let's screen share it again. We'll be good to go. I'll show you guys the kickstand feature, which is pretty sweet. Check out this kickstand. Look at that. Which I think is cool. You just kind of post up, pull up at your friend's house if you're a kid, and just be like, bam, park my cool little scooter, and I'm good to go. As well as right next to that is where they have the adjustable switch, where you can just push that spring. It'll completely fold up and collapse. And then you have the adjustable handles right there where you can loosen it and adjust them as well. So again, doesn't matter the height. As long as you're within a certain amount of weight range and the age range, you can adjust it for pretty much any body type and size. And with that being said, I realized I didn't even highlight it, so now I'm going to highlight it so you guys can see it. It's got the $30 off in-link coupon, but it kind of works out perfectly because it takes like a 10-second delay anyway for this to play. So look at that. It actually lines up perfectly. I'm looking at it now. But yeah, that's really all I got, y'all. The only other thing I missed was the Silicone massage gun. I didn't talk about the discount that it has. And this thing has 48%, basically 50% off right now. So you can get it for half price at under $70. And it's got 6 different massage heads. It's got 5 different intensity levels. It's a great self-care and just recovery tool to use, not only for recovery but also for warming up. And having said all that, I figured it's roll call time, y'all, because we're about to get our race on.
Do it, guys. It is roll call. Do it.
All right, Jeanette, I got you in. So even if you guys said giveaway, just let me know that you're here now that we have the roll call. And if Jay, Coach, shout out to Coach, by the way. Coach won one of the giveaways from last week. Coach, I don't know if you saw, I sent you a text, and then I think I also sent over access to our nutrition course and all the other fun stuff. If you have any issues accessing it, let me know. And I'll also text and check in with you. We got Rosalinda's here. Linda. Jeanette, I see you. I'm also going to screen share you guys can see. And then Dana, you see what I send you? Did you see what I send you? No, I didn't. I saw you send something on Instagram, but I don't remember exactly what it is. Is that what you're talking about? Let me know what you're talking about. What you talking about, Willis? But yeah, Dana, I see you, homegirl. Dana, you want to get in on the giveaway? Lewis, I see you're here. And then also, what I will say is, Coach, Chuck, and Jarrell, if you guys want to, if you're feeling frisky, if you want to jump on over to Amazon, if you guys aren't already following already, it's greatly appreciated and helps out tremendously. If you don't have an Amazon account, don't worry about it, or you just want to hang out on Facebook, I appreciate you guys just joining and hanging. Let's see. All right, so we got Dana's in. We got We got Prince of Shadows in. Prince of Shadows. I was going to put you in as an acronym.
What did you say, Prince of Shadows?
That's his name, but I was going to put him in as his acronym, Prince of Shadows, as POS, but I realized POS also could be. So I'm going to put you in as Prince. All right, who else did I get? We got Lewis, Miss Lewis. And who else? Mish. Mish, I got you. Boom. Oh, what's up, random comments on YouTube? I see the bots. The bots are coming in hard. All right, we'll give it like another 30 seconds or so.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Join the roll call. Roll call.
Yeah, I think Dana, I think you actually sent me and Gina a DM on Instagram, and I think when I saw it, I was a little bit confused on what it was, but I'll double check, see if maybe you sent it to, is it the group chat that you sent on Instagram, or is it just to me personally? Because I'll double check as well. I'll double checkies, and then let's see. I feel like that's pretty much everybody.
I think, yeah, I don't think there's too many people in the roll call for tonight. Or the giveaway, should I say.
Boom. We've got 6. All right, so we're closing it. Race is closed. Race is closed.
Race
oh,
is
pineapple. Closed. Pineapple. I got you, pineapple.
She said, wait.
No, don't worry, girl. I got you. I got you. Also, shout out to Dana for showing me that there's this shuffle character option, so we could just shuffle up the emojis. That's just kind of fun. All right, with that being said, let's get the race going, y'all. It's go time. Well, no, what just happened?
What'd you do?
I just canceled out the race because I was trying to mute the music, and I just hit back. So we're gonna restart that race. Let's go. Look, Jay's like, I just came back in time to watch the race. Yeah, Jay, have you ever seen an emoji race? This thing is so much fun, dude. Well, I think it's fun.
Oh, excuse me.
Getting the race going. But yeah, shout out to Jay, by the way, Coach, and Chuck for hanging out with us on Facebook, stopping by, seeing you guys. Yeah, especially, I saw Coach with the last one, right? Yeah, Coach won, so that's why I'm excited. But here's the thing, Coach. Now, I tell most people I don't chase after people when they win it. You, however, Coach, I will chase after you. I will hold you accountable more than I will most, just because of our relationship and because I know that I can push it. Like you will do well with that push, and because of how much. Shout out to Coach, by the way. Coach is one of those people. I made a post about this. I asked this. I was like, do you walk into a friend's restaurant and ask for free food? No. Then why would you go up to like a coach or a friend of yours that's a trainer and ask for free stuff? Now and shout out to Rosalinda. Congrats. And then Jarrell's shouting out Pineapple. However, I do offer up coaching to certain people as where I can help and where I have the bandwidth for it. But shout out to Coach. Coach is one of those people that I tried to offer him money and he never took $1 from me. Also, shout out to Coach Tony, Chuck, offer the money and never take $1 for what they do. And Coach was offering up some great insight to hey, man, if you have the ability to pay it forward, do it. But if not, this is how you make your living. Obviously, you have to do that. And even shout out to Jay. I've seen Jay, Jarrell, just help multiple people out in the gym, whether it's with the fitness stuff. Also, Jarrell, drop your social media, by the way, on Instagram and all your other fitness stuff you have going on, too. If you want to drop it on Facebook, drop it here on Amazon, too, man. On Amazon, we get thousands of viewers, way more than we get on all the other platforms. So you'd reach way more people, in my opinion. But drop all your stuff. And anyone that has their stuff, honestly, if you want to share what you got going on and we can support you, share it with us. Anyways, having said that, you guys know the deal. I'm going to drop the email. Rosalinda, you know the dealio as well. I can totally relate to Coach Mike. Yeah, I get that. Hold on, let me go back. I'm just going to type in that info here, and then that's how I am too, Coach. I never take from anybody either. So here's the thing, though. This is how I feed my family. You know what I mean? So that's where it's taken me a long time to be okay with that or be a little bit more hard pressed. But like, and listen, like I help people out where I can, where I see it's like I have the bandwidth and they're actually going to take action. I have the means to do it. But I also, we have to be respectful of our time. And like, otherwise, if I'm not bringing in any money, like where are we going to live? Like who's going to take care of my kids? Like that, you know,
like where are we going to live?
What's going to work for us? So I think there's a balancing act there. And it's just like, because dude, there was even somebody that was commenting and they were like a swim coach on my Facebook post. They're like, yeah, you should help people out. And it's not about the money. I'm like, yeah, maybe for you, because you do like swim coaching part-time and you have another revenue stream. You don't care about it and you just want to help people. And I think that's great. And it should be about helping people. When you make it your living, you have to also be financially responsible as well. But hey, we don't have to get into all that. I think that's going to pretty much do it. We got a workout tomorrow, though, G, at 10 a.m. Eastern time. I'm excited about that. Chuck's going to be in on it. Pina's going to be in on it. Jarrell, Coach, we got to get our group chat going and see if you guys want to join us on Amazon for live workouts, man. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. We can get a lot of stuff going down. But I'll get into the chat privately. We'll talk about that off air or off live streams.
Okay.
Yeah, G, that's all I got.
All right, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for being here today. Make sure you click that follow button. Also, next week, we have our podcast every Wednesday at 10 p.m. So make sure to tune in for that. If you guys can, click that follow button. Every click, every follow really goes a long way. Thank you so much. And everyone, have an amazing night, and we will see you tomorrow bright and early, 10 a.m. for our live workout. Bye, guys.
Bye.